Last but not least,
Woohoo!
woo! ALC 2026, come on up.
Pretty girl.
Do what? Oh, yeah. George?
I'm sorry, I just cut you off.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm here.
So George is at home because George has COVID. We don't want George in the room. Thank you, George, for not being in the room. All right, and I'm gonna let George go first.
Thank you.
That way you can be relieved.
Just don't look like you're sick.
I know, right? I am a COVID magnet, so apparently this is like the 5th or 6th time I've had it. So anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry I couldn't be there in person. Today we're in a team meeting. We're talking about committees, and I'm here to encourage you to join my committee. This year I'll be leading the Growth Committee. The Growth Committee is responsible for helping the team leader and assistant team leader in growth of the Market Center. We're not in charge of recruiting. This isn't a recruiting committee. This is a committee where we meet on a monthly basis and we educate ourselves, we mastermind, we learn from each other, and we grow on ways that we can bring in more agents to our Market Center. Not just more headcount, but also quality agents that kind of fit our vibe, our culture, etc.
Very good point.
Want to make sure you know there's not a recruiting committee. In fact, if you talk to Dara, she'll tell you she doesn't want us recruiting for the Market Center. Just making the introductions. So when we meet on a monthly basis, we'll be talking about strategies and ways that we can encourage more agents and get more contacts to Dara and Kim as far as growing our Market Center with agent headcount. And as a bonus, this could also contribute in growing your profit share tree. As you know, that Keller Williams as a Keller Williams agent, you can participate in profit share, where people that name you as their sponsor, you get to not take away from their earnings, but get earnings or get Market Center profit from the agent that you help bring to the Market Center. So if you, I guess I wrote a list of who should consider joining. I'm sorry, I'm a little head dizzy. So if you care about the future of the Market Center, you care about attracting the right agents, not just more agents. You know agents in other brokerages, or you work with agents in other brokerages during your deals, and you want to grow as a leader and grow your profit share tree. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would love to have you guys on our committee. Unfortunately, I can't be there to talk to you today more about it, but I believe Dara said that Justin would kind of fill in my stead if you want to sign up or just talk or have any questions or anything like that. Apparently, Justin doesn't know he's filling in my stead.
We got it. So thank you, George, we appreciate it. And just to add to that, so like George and I talked about back to ALC this year and changing up his committee and what the growth committee does. It's about how do we grow you all? Like, how do we grow? It's not about recruiting to the Market Center. It's about, can everybody in this room add one person to your profit share this year? Just one. We all know licensed agents. We all sit across tables from them. Who do you know that you would love to have part of our office that is a good fit for our office? Because not everybody is. So if you know me, you know that I'm a little picky. Anyway, so thank you, George. We appreciate you.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks.
Miss you, George. Not really.
We love you, man.
Yeah, we love you, man. Nope, you're good. We're just gonna stare at you. Okay. Please.
I don't know if you wanted to see these folks or not.
So 2026 ALC. We got Brittany, Kirk, Lisa, David, Gary, George, and Ann came in hot on the curve at the last minute. So, yeah. So we're super excited for this year. Everybody kind of changed up what they're doing as far as committees. That's why the schedule has changed. We got some different planning going on. And yeah, I'm gonna let each of them share.
Oh, we gotta share the screen.
We're gonna start with Lisa.
Well, okay then.
So Lisa, welcome to the ALC, your first time.
Thank you.
Will you share a little bit about your story that you share with us at brunch? Because I think it's pretty impactful about your path on how you got here and in your short elevator spiel.
Oh, goodness.
And then, because we all agree
Yeah.
the story was, I mean, it's impactful, and I think it's good for people to hear. So go for it.
Okay. I mean, I'll just say it however, because I wasn't, yeah. Anyway, So basically I came from, or is that what you're talking about? I came from a
Yes.
different brokerage and then, ended up deciding to come here.
You were there 7 years,
I was there 8 years.
8 years.
I was there for 8 years and, you know, it's funny because you're in there and you can walk into an office after like even 8 years and it's like, nobody seems to like know you or pay attention or, which this is kind of good you're having me say this because it's going to lead into what I was going to say. But anyway, about what the committee I'm doing. Anyway, so, but when I walked in here, I felt instantly comfortable. And of course I knew Kim because Kim and I went to or real estate school together. Dare I recognize, because I used to work on her kids' teeth. I worked for an orthodontist for 20 years and got my license 10 years ago. But anyway, but here it's like I just felt comfortable. I felt seen. And I can't even remember exactly how all I said it, but at the brunch thing. But basically, that's pretty much how I felt here. I'm kind of you threw that at me, so now I'm like,
Sorry. Well, yeah, so she shared at our ALC brunch that just her journey here, 8 years at another brokerage, a very different style brokerage and just not feeling seen or heard,
Yeah.
just a number. And so when we got her over here, after a couple of meetings, you know, just, every time I see for the first year was like, oh my God, this is the best decision I've ever made.
oh, it's awesome.
And
it's
yeah, and
wonderful.
so I
Yeah.
think knowing that no matter who you know, if they've been in a brokerage for a year or 5 years or 10 years, the grass isn't always greener, it's just different. And
Yeah.
at some point, you know, not being seen for so long doesn't feel good. And so,
Well,
yeah.
and I don't know if I'm supposed to bring this part up, but just stuff about, it was hard to, at first I didn't know about switching because people always do the whole thing with the commission thing,
Mhm.
but you realize after a while, it's not about that. It's not about the money. It is, but it isn't. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's just the training, the people, you know, being seen,
Mhm.
which leads into, I'm the culture committee person. And so, yay. So, and it's funny because I was thinking about what I was going to say this whole time. And I realized that the biggest thing is that being seen and heard. So the culture committee, first of all, we have KW Cares, which is that if somebody in the, you know, a KW person, whatever, I can't
Mhm.
think right now, yes. If y'all need anything, you know, whether it be financially or if you just need somebody even to talk to have coffee, call me, call one of us. That's part of what we have to offer with the KW Cares is
Mhm.
being seen. And I know that sounds like a cliche Sunday school thing, but it's true. People want to be seen and heard, which leads into Cares for Kids, which is another part of the culture committee, is we have different projects. We have a red day. And we have fundraisers to raise money to be able to fund the KW Cares or the different events we do with Cares for Kids. So if any of y'all want to be part of that, please let me know because we need help. But if you have ideas of different committees, charities that you might want to help, fundraiser ideas, we need all kinds of fundraiser ideas. And I was going to say something else about all that, but yeah, let me know if I can, you know, if y'all have any good ideas. I'd love to hear your ideas and I'm here for you for that. And that's part of what I want to help with the market center is to help the agents to be able to feel like you're seen and heard, whether you need something or you need help or whatever it may be. Weird. Okay.
No, that's awesome. Good job. For those that might be newer, this is just some of our stuff from last year. Our Care Bears event will happen in March.
Oh, yes.
Red Day, that's our garden beds that we did. Golf tournament there, that was in October. And then our Costco Day, which that's Kim and Lisa there, where we go shopping and Costco, for those that don't know, open early for us before they open to the public. And we get to meet all the organizations there and shop. And it's a big deal. So I'd say if you haven't done it before, sign up to go because it's pretty rewarding.
And we do have the events are pretty much just set for the Cares for Kids, but fundraisers to raise the money to fund this or fund the Cares for Kids. And real quick, you also can give some of your commission to help fund some of that. It can even be $5. So you just to keep that in your brain too.
Transactional giving.
We need you know, the giving and the fundraising and stuff in order to fund all this wonderful stuff. So anyway, that's all.
Awesome. Awesome. First meeting is on the 8th at 10 a.m. If you want to be part of Lisa's committee and all the fun stuff on this year, be here at 10 o'clock on the 8th.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Mr. Williams.
Y'all met me earlier with the father-daughter dance. Now you meet me again. Hey, I'm David Williams, KW Commercial. I'm one of two, maybe three commercial agents here. And anyway, so the goal of our committee is to educate you on how you can make money by referring commercial opportunities to our group. And you can learn about the commercial business. Commercial is medical, land, office, retail, industrial. That's just some of them. And so my goal is to pay well over $50,000 a year in referral fees. Agents that have referred things to me before have gotten as high as $29,000. That's my largest check that I paid out, and down to $1,800. So it's the whole spectrum. So if you have a commercial lead, you don't have to shut down the conversation by saying, well, I'm just a residential agent. You say, my senior partner is a commercial agent, and then you just give me the deal and step away and then collect the money when the transaction's done. So we're going to be doing field trips where you see firsthand what a commercial site looks like. So we're going to plan those. Last year we did one across the street, which is a friend of mine that has the business across the street. He allowed us to go through his industrial buildings. But this year I'm going to try to do more of that in different places than we have. So if you have any questions, anytime my keys are in the door, I'm on the far hall about 3 doors down from Dara. If my keys are in the door, I don't have windows, so that just lets you know, hey, I'm in the building. So knock and come on in.
And he needs help decorating.
And it needs decorating. And after the redo around here, when Dara does new carpets and paint, you're gonna see new furniture.
New furniture, yeah. And for David, so for commercial, so we kind of decided after last year that, kind of just the same small group was coming to the meeting. And so we decided that there's not gonna be a meeting every month, but he's gonna organize field trips throughout the year that people can go on site to do some stuff. And so we felt like that was much more beneficial and a great learning experience for everybody. So if there's feedback on that, let me know, but we kind of changed it up for this year. So we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Woohoo! All right, Miss Brittany, new to the group.
Yes. I'm Brittany. I've been in real estate since 2005. I've been licensed for the last 4.5 years. I started in the commercial space for a developer and property management company. Lost my job in 2008 when the market crashed. Kind of left real estate for a little bit, but came back maybe 5 years after that, whenever my mom, Gail, got licensed and I helped her. So we've been here in this market center since March of last year. So super excited to be here in this market center and on the ALC this year. So I'm heading up the social committee.
Whoop, whoop.
Our first meeting is Thursday at 1 o'clock. I want to try to do our meetings on Tuesdays moving forward since everybody's already here. And that way we can hopefully have a lot of people on our committee. My goal for the social committee is to bring all agents together to connect on a deeper level and support each other's growth. Especially since Keller Williams is built on collaboration and culture, I want to create more opportunities for us to build real relationships beyond just transactions and numbers. This year, I'm planning on fun, intentional events and moments that feel worth showing up for, help us stay connected, and give us chances to celebrate wins. And I want our market center to continue to be a place where we lift each other up and grow together. Most importantly, as the chair of the social committee, I want to serve you. I'm always open to ideas and feedback, and I want to do what truly reflects what agents want and need in our market center. I'm excited to be in this role and serve, connect, and grow together this year.
Woohoo! That's awesome. Yeah, and so as you guys know, for the social committee, I kind of, the team says you guys can kind of plan what you want for the year. So if there are suggestions or things you guys want to see differently, like this is your home. And so if there's something you guys want to see, let us know and we'll see what we can do. But so feedback is really important. Mr. Nicholson.
Oh, hello,
No.
everybody. Gary Nichols. I've been here 10 years and excited to be on the ALC again. I am going to be chairing the education committee. So it's basically our training calendar. So I would love for you to join us. It's a great way to build relationships. Almost the entire staff is involved in the education committee as well. And Justin is also handling my questions. And just, it's amazing what we can hear in talking about being present in the market center, being involved in the market center. Just the conversations. I sit around the corner from David, and I get truly the pleasure of hearing David on the phone sometimes. And just his acumen on the phone, the way he talks to people, the way he handles issues, it makes me better just being that close to David. And then there's so many other people in the building that you just run into in the kitchen, you run into in the copy room, you bounce stuff off of. It is such a valuable part of being part of this office to be present here and have those conversations and talk to other agents. You will always learn something. And so when you have those conversations and you learn something, you think, everybody else, there's probably a lot of people, because if you learn something, there's probably a lot of people that need to learn it too, including all of us. So we need to get something on the training calendar for that. So every year, my oldest sister has 3 grandchildren that live with them. And over the holidays, they come stay with me for 3 days. And they're 12, 10, and 5. And this was the first year the 5-year-old came with the 12 and 10. And her name is Adeline. They call her Addie. And Addie is a baddie. And I felt like I went through psychological warfare those 3 days. You want to talk about a tough negotiator. I feel like I need to write a book called How to Negotiate Like a 5-Year-Old. She does not take no for an answer. She bullied me. I take pride in my work ethic, but she out-hustled, out-negotiated, and outworked me. And I just, I'm traumatized. But negotiation class is something we're going to talk about at our meeting on the 20th. To get on the calendar. I need a negotiation refresher, so next year I'm ready.
Yeah.
I would fear for y'all if she did, but it's not a bad idea. So come join us. Our meetings are going to be on Tuesdays as well at 1 o'clock after team meetings. So again, it's a great time to build relationships and get involved in the market center and get what you want on the training calendar. And if you can't make the committee meeting, you have an idea, please reach out to me or anybody else on the committee. We'd love to get your ideas on the calendar. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. We go back to Ann. For a minute. Kirk, you're up.
All right, Kirk Ollengren, at your service. I've been here for about 8 years now. It's my first job in real estate. I was in the printing business for 21 years. This was my first brokerage, and I've had no reason to leave. People here are awesome. The support that you get from the leadership and the vendors and your fellow agents, I think is just outstanding. That's one of the reasons I chose. I'm new here at the ALC. One of the reasons I chose to serve is because I just felt called that it was my time. I've had a lot of help over the years, and I felt like it was time for me to stop on the ladder and look back and help some more people up. I'm nowhere near the top, but I feel like I'm high enough now where I can do that for people. I chose to be on the vendor committee, had that up this year. And I don't know if you guys know it, but that is one of the easiest ways if you're newer and you have sphere of influence as one of your lead generation tools. That's one of the easiest handles to pull is you have a list of very qualified rock star vendors in this office that have raised their hand and say, yes, I'll help you do whatever I can do to help you with your business and your sphere. I'm looking at Jeff Martin back there. I'm looking at James. I'm sorry, James, my mind went blank. I've used both of those gentlemen in the past, and they've helped me save deals in some cases. And I want to do a lot of, the vendor committee kind of went away the last year. I want to do a lot of listening this year and just hopefully I can get the vendors and the agents on board and coming and just seeing how we can help each other. I don't want this to be a one-way relationship. I want it to be a win-win like what's on the wall over here, and look forward to our meetings are going to be the 4th Tuesday in
Fourth Tuesday.
fourth Tuesday of the month, and it'd be right before team meeting. So I did that on purpose so that hopefully we'll get the maximum amount of vendors and agents here that'll be here for anyway for team meeting. So just excited to be here, and let me know if I can help you in any way.
Awesome. Yeah, our first meeting is the 27th at 10 o'clock. So be here. Last but not least, Anne. So before Anne says anything, so we have added luxury this year. So as a committee, yeah, so her and I we talked about, you know, what that would look like because we've never had it before. And our price point here for this market center is right under $600,000.
Seven.
No, for the market.
Oh, I thought you meant to.
No. Our average sales price here is a little under 600,000. And so we definitely are on the cusp of anybody in here would literally qualify selling property in this area to be a luxury agent. So we just felt like it was a good time to kind of pull this in, and I'll let you take it on.
Yes. So, yeah, this is good. Being on the ALC for many years and doing it social for many, it's gonna be hard to let that go, but you're gonna be awesome.
That's all right. Don't tell you all the time. Like,
Yeah. And this is exciting because we've never done this, and this is gonna be a learning thing for me, a learning thing for the office. So it's gonna be great. This is gonna be kind of like what David is doing. It's gonna be more like a class. It's gonna be how finance was being run. If you were here being a part of the finance committee, it's going to be more of a class than anything else. So you'll participate. We're going to hopefully go on maybe a luxury field trip, go to some luxury properties. We may have some luxury speakers coming in that do luxury properties at a high level. When I say luxury, I don't want it to scare anybody because the price point to qualify to get into luxury is only $700. To some people, that's a lot. But with the way the market and the pricing is, it's not out of reach for a lot of people. So my goal is to get everyone up into a higher price point by understanding marketing to luxury buyers, qualifying luxury listings, qualifying luxury buyers, how to adapt to the luxury audience and those kind of things. I ran my numbers and I was very fortunate that last year out of my 22 resale listings, was it 12? 12 of them were above the 700,000 price point to get me into the luxury market. So, or KW luxury. So I feel I'm qualified to teach this to everybody. And it kind of goes with work smarter, not harder, because the higher your price point, the more money you make, the less you have to work. So, because at 22 transactions last year, I'm over 17 million in volume. So that's pushing a price point up and really honing in on a luxury market to make that kind of money. And then you start networking and being with those people in that realm of income, and then they just kind of start gravitating to those people. And right now, y'all, out of 250 agents, we only have 23 people in this office that qualify for the luxury, KW luxury. So my goal would be to get all of you to join my group, which is going to be, get this, y'all, listen, it's going to be called the Luxury Guild. It's not a committee, it's a luxury guild. So for all of y'all to join, and then we'll just take our price points up. We'll learn all these cool things to get you into the luxury realm of your business.
Yeah. So excited.
And I hope that we're going to have our classes, well, our plan, unless there's a conflict, would be the last Thursday of each month at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah. At 1 and Tuesday, but everybody wants Tuesday. Yeah, so I was like, that's too much on the calendar. So,
Yeah, first one's the 22nd at 1. And just to share a little bit, so the luxury stuff, not just the earn-in, but there is KW luxury that when you already are earned into luxury based on your production, that is a separate division that you can join that you have to pay to get into. Brady Sandall is who runs that, who is an amazing instructor. And I have access as in leadership to all of the trainings and everything that they do. So we are going to take that content directly from them, and that's going to be part of what we're going to be teaching in this KW Luxury Guild. guild.
I love it.
Yeah, and,
Our colors are gold
There
and
you
black
go.
and red and.
yeah, so just super excited. I just think it, we're at a price point now in the volume that we do in this market. Everyone's like, oh, you're in Beaufort. I'm like, oh, we're in Beaufort.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And usually when you tell them about the Beaufort City or the Beaufort Wolves in the new stadium, they're like, oh my gosh. And so it just, we have a lot of draw here because of the school system, because of Lake Lanier. And so use that to your advantage. It's easy to attract people to this area, but you got to know what your service you're providing and at what level you're providing. Are you the master of what you're talking about? So I think that's just really
And
important.
there's luxury branding that you get for free, just
That's right.
when you qualify with your price point. That I didn't even know that I had until last night. So you will see it on social media if we're friends today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of cool things if you just kind of hone in on a little bit of your tweaking of marketing and your image and all that kind of stuff that will bring you some really cool stuff going forward. So,
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm super stoked
Yeah.
about it. So, yeah, anyway, like being bougie, it's all good. What else was I gonna tell you guys? George already talked. This was his little slide. I don't know if he's still on or not. I just want to share with you all the profit share because he didn't have this. We gave out $175,000 in profit share in 2025 because we just got our reports this morning. So not all of them have run, but so the profits of the market center, as you guys know, Jason gives back almost 50% of that. And so agents in this office earned an additional $175,000 last year. So I think that is pretty amazing. The company worldwide has done over 2 million. Sorry, 2
Sign
million.
up for the growth committee. That's where it's at.
Sounds like Big Brother.
I know, right? He's watching over us. And then a couple things. So I wanted to go back to my question that I asked when I first came in. Did y'all do your business planning? Have your goals set for the year? Part of being on the ALC is this, they have to fill all this stuff out before they can be part of the ALC. They have to know what their goals are. Do they understand their goals? Do they have a P&L? Do they understand how to reach their goals? What to do to get there? So I really encourage you guys, if you don't know what that looks like or how to start that conversation, you can ask me, you can ask anyone on the leadership team, you can ask anybody that's in front of this room. We are all here to help serve you. So understand that. So to get you to the next level, because I know that we have massive opportunity this year. Rates are going to stay hopefully where they are, if not drop a little bit more. All the projections are that we're going the right direction. So, I mean, I'm looking at the pipeline for people. Coaching already has 6 in the pipeline for this month. So that doesn't include all the stuff that I can see that's already projected to close for the month. So business is there. When you look at over 1,000 transactions that close in Gwinnett County every single month, how many of those are y'all's? And if they're not, why? What are we not doing? What are you going to say no to today so you can say yes to something that has an ROI on it from the 2026?
Since I'm representing George, can I say something?
Absolutely.
So I'm an agent first. Anybody who's sat in my office with me that's how I approach all of this stuff. We all understand this is a very isolating business, right? Like we all understand we get into our world and we feel like we're the only one struggling with anything. We're the only one that has this issue or the only one that has that issue. And when I took this role, I told Dara it was less for the market center. I mean, I hope that I'm benefiting, but it was more for me. I live in the middle of the woods and that's where I was living. And you start to think that you're the only person that has any struggles in this business. Last year was tough. Like we can all agree it was kind of a rough year. But when you've got other people that you know are producing at a high level, to Gary's point, when you hear people like David's energy come walking through the office, it matters. It makes a difference in the way we go about our business and the way we carry ourselves throughout the day. Y'all join these committees, man. Like there's so many times that we walk in and it's leadership team and then the person sitting up here. These people are putting in a ton of work so that our office is what it is. And this isn't a Keller Williams thing. This isn't a Keller Williams Atlanta Partners thing. This is a North Gwinnett thing that I think everybody who's had any interactions with other offices will tell you it's different here. I've been here. Gary and I came in a week apart, I think, and Thea too. And we haven't gone anywhere because we've seen what other people are doing and not doing. Join these committees, have input on what's going on, and more importantly, and most importantly, do not isolate yourself in this business. Mm-hmm. We see people leaving this office all the time. Oh, I'm out of real estate because it's so hard. I'm the only one that has to deal with this. You're not, right? Everybody here is dealing with the same stuff. these people are brilliant, except holding phones. Lean on these guys. Like, there are plenty of people around this office that are great. And this is a relationship business. That's not just with these vendors or with our clients. It's with each other that helps build up and raise your business up too. So I don't know, I could preach about this for 20 minutes, but be involved, y'all. Get involved, get out of your space, out of your world and in isolation, and understand what's going on in this business and how there are deals that, you know, Ann's talking about luxury deals. Well, there are deals that maybe she's like, hey, I'm tied up, I'm slammed with this, that can help you guys out. Or she's experienced things that you haven't experienced, or any other people. I mean, you know, Gail, whoever, like, so many people, so many resources. You'll be as good in this business as you want to be, and all the resources are here for you. Just, you got to take advantage of them. Sorry, thank you.
You're welcome. I was in a room with Phil Jones last year at a small leadership event out of town. And if those don't know who Phil Jones is, I love him. And he said before he left, he says, I wish you all the success that you earn. So think about that for a minute. Not that you deserve, but everything that he wishes you all the success you're willing to work for, because stuff doesn't fall out of the sky. So being in this room, showing up is a big part of that. So I want to thank everybody for being here today at the beginning of the year. Woohoo! And we got a little activity before James comes up. Thank you all. Thank you, George. For those that are B-backs this year, thank you so much. Those that are new to ALC and kind of newer to the office as a whole and all of that. So thank you. And you've been here for years, and thank you for saying yes. They said yes to the dress, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited for the year because I think, you know, all the projections and everything everybody's talking about is just all going the right direction. I think having a family reunion here this year, it just, if you can make it any way at all to make a day down there if you can. It's such a great experience for those that have not been. I can't even explain it because it's just so much fun and it's so much information, and you're going to be like, your brain is going to ooze out of your ears, but it's so great. And yeah, just looking forward to a great year. And like Justin was saying, you know, there are a wealth of information all sitting up here. I'll go and